Hi guys, James from DBG, and time for another video. This time it is just a really quick update of the commission I'm working on at the moment. This is a commission of two halves. This is the first half. The second half is very more historical. But this is, as you can see, a whole bunch of orcs. To be precise, these are Storm Boyz, which are the jump pack, fast moving, hit you in the face orcs. And in charge of them we have Zagstruck, who is a special character. And this is because you have 30 Storm Boyz and a HQ. This is actually a legal detachment. It is an outrider detachment. It fulfills the compulsory element of that detachment. So, as you can see, we have a mix of the new plastic Storm Boyz and the older Storm Boyz. Those guys date back to when 3rd edition first came out, about 1998. So we've got a nice mix of models. So let's have a look at them. First of all, let's have a look at a Storm Boy. No, let's not. First of all, if my camera will focus, let's have a look at Zagstruck, the man himself. So there we go. Because as a character, I've done more detail onto the skin, an extra level of highlights. Because he's orcs, there's an awful lot of cobbled together equipment with his classic German style cap on, and what it looks like a jet powered attack plane strapped to his back, and his sword even has a little rocket motor at the top. So yeah, that's very cool. And now we're going to look at, this is a Storm Boy from 1998, which is basically the Boyz kit that you have now, with some metal components to give you extra stick bombs and a rocket and a metal torso to look like the strappings, what have you. Now this one, I really like this one. This head, I think, is actually from the newer sets, with a stick bomb in his mouth. I really like that. That's a really cool head. I love that head. And I've done all the markings on the rockets in a very orky style. So look at this one. This one I've done an orc style skull glyph on that one. And now I'm going to show you my favourite one of all. It's one of the new plastic ones, and he has a Gretchen in the top of his rocket pack. How totally orky is that? That is bloody brilliant. I love that. And the new ones have got lots of interesting odds and sods. This one, it's got a shark's mouth. This one, it's got very, yeah, they all look like attack planes, unguided bombs and flying bombs of the Second World War strapped to them. This is a more classic one, and I do love the way that, because I didn't build these, the client built these, he's used lots of odd arms with stick bombs, and that's another bad thing about these, they are not very stable. And these arms, which are part of the kit, so we've got underslung slugger and underslung chopper. So yeah, these are all very cool. I love orcs. And I should have said right at the beginning, these have all been painted as Deff Skullz. Now Deff Skullz are actually my favourite clan of orcs. They're the ones who go around the battlefield looting everything, paint everything blue because blue is lucky. If I was going to do an orc army, there would be Deff Skullz, except there probably wouldn't, because my idea of an orc army would be a dread mob, lots of killer cans, lots of death dreads, and a Gorkanaut or a Morkanaut, whichever one you want to use, slap bang in the middle, and just some trucks with some boys in to fulfill the compulsory requirements of the battalion, and away you go. that's my idea of a fun orc list. Anyway, so these guys are done. These are ready. These are going to get packed up and ready to sent off. The next lot, as I said, they're historical. I'm not going to say what they are, but they are 15mm, and they are for a system that I've never heard of before that I can't remember the name of. But yes, and also it's set in the Dark Ages or early medieval ages. So yeah, that will be the next video, or from me at least. So as usual, guys, check out the links in the description to our affiliates, Goblin Gaming and White Shark Gaming. There's links to their shops, social media, all down there. Don't forget to check out our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and obviously Facebook. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.